Oh, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Apologies for no video as of late in the last 3 weeks or so. I've been rather busy and also a bit bikeless. So if you follow my channel you'll know I've had one stolen, had one have an engine failure and had a crash, all in about 3 months. So thanks for sticking with me. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on the MT10. So those of you that probably have an MT10, or imagine a few of you on my channel do have MT10s, I'm going to tell you my sort of, not my diagnosis, but the first steps. So if that interests you, stick around and we'll get into it after the intro. Well, I'll tell you what, it's cold enough now. It says 15 degrees, but I don't believe it because it's freezing, and it's cold enough to have the heated grips on and my heated gloves on. If anyone's interested, these are Kais G701s, very good heated glove, ones I use. I'm not sponsored by Kais, I just like them. But yeah, anyway, getting into the hello sir, getting into the MT10. And then we'll get into this S1000 as well, because last time this was on the channel I crashed it. Ha! I didn't get a video of that, but yes, this had a low side. But anyway, we'll get on to the MT10. So my MT10 came back from France. I broke down somewhere south of Geneva, I can't remember exactly. I was about 2 hours away from Lyon, east of Lyon. Albertville I think I was when I broke down, somewhere around that area, on my way back up. That put me into a lot of trouble, to be honest with you, because I was so far away. Luckily I took out my insurance, breakdown cover through my insurance. So I came home on a plane, and my bike sort of stayed around down there waiting for it to be, well, waiting for a decision to be made. And I've gone into that in other videos, but essentially I had a phone call and I just said I just want the bike back. I'm not going to authorise any repairs, it's probably quite bad. So, and I was already back in England at this point. So that happened. They started the repatriation process, I think that's the word, repatriation process, where they bring my bike back for me. I had a tracker on that bike, so I knew exactly where it was at all times. Really good peace of mind actually. I have a Monimoto, I can't remember how you say it, but a Monimoto tracker on that bike, and it updates me every time the bike moves. So I knew exactly when it was moving, where it was going, and yeah, I could tell when it was on its way back. It came back within about a day of it leaving, and yeah, I saw it went to London, and they rang me and organised a day to bring it back. That happened. So all in all it took about 7 weeks for the bike, from me calling them to say I've broken down to them bringing it back to my address in the UK, which is the south of England. It wasn't too bad. I kind of strapped myself in for a long wait, so you know, it is what it is, and I was just happy to get the bike back. In my daily job I deal with this sort of thing, and I know that it can be transport of vehicles can be a tricky thing, not only with damage but with like theft and all this sort of stuff. So I was a bit worried about that. I was a bit worried about the bike maybe had some bits off of it that were stolen, but to be fair, and in fairness to the companies that I dealt with, the bike was absolutely fine. I could see on the tracker that they were wheeling it in and out of the garage or a locker every day, so they were looking after it, which makes me happy. Anyway, the MT10 now, if you watch my videos, you're a frequent watcher of my videos. The last video I uploaded of that MT10, when I actually broke down, when I was editing it, I could hear a little ticking noise, and I have my suspicions. I think that the cam chain tensioner has failed on that bike. It could be way worse, and I know a lot of people have commented their opinions of what they think it sounds like, which is absolutely fine. They still could be 100% right, but that is my hope. My hope is it's the cam chain tensioner, because I can replace that without having to take the engine out, and essentially it's probably the cheapest thing that could go wrong with it. So So fingers crossed, that's where I'm going to start. So I'm going to have a look at the cam chain tensioner. It's a common mod on MT10s to change it to a manual cam chain tensioner, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get it replaced with OEM. Oh god, this roundabout's awful. Bumpy. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If that needs replacing, I'm going to do the whole lot. The chain, the tensioner, the two guides that the chain rubs on. I'm not mechanically minded, as you can probably tell, but yeah, I've got some help with a friend of mine. He said he was going to help me out doing it, who is mechanically minded. We're going to do that, and then if that is not the problem, the next thing is to check that the engine is in time. So we'll take the fuel tank off, take the top of the engine cover off, and check the cams and make sure that the cams are all in line with each other and nothing's hitting one another or anything horrible like that. And then hopefully just go from there. That's a relatively simple job, so I'm going to have a look myself. Hopefully if it is the cam chain tensioner, then easy fix, you know, job done. But yeah, the only thing my bike did have when I come back, it was absolutely covered in dust where it had just been sat around, the poor thing. So I need to give my MT10 some love, really. Need to give it a good clean, and she'll be back to normal in no time. I do miss my MT10 quite a bit, but yeah, I'll take you guys through that process. Oh, thank you, good sir. I'll take you through that process as and when I do it. Should be in the next couple of weeks. So that's the MT10. The S1000, now this thing was really damaged last time you saw it, and I say really damaged, it'd been down the road, the exhaust was damaged, the frame had a scrape on it. Come on, taxi man, pull over if you don't know where you are. I might pull over just to show you this bike, actually. See if I can find somewhere nice to pull over in the fine town of Chichester. The only problem with Chichester is they charge you about 80 quid to park for about 3 minutes. So, selfie. There's a taxi man. There's a wedding or something going on. What's going on? I don't know. There's bells going on. Anyway, so yeah, the S1000. Now I was wondering if this was going to be written off because I scratched the frame when I came off of it. I slid off on some muddy road on a roundabout. Had a low side. I am inquiring legally as to what I can do with that, and I will update everyone once that's all gone through. It's still at the very beginning stages of it yet, so I don't want to say anything that I shouldn't say on a video and put it on YouTube, because that would be silly, and a couple of you pointed a few things out in the last video, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay as to what I've said so far. But essentially I'm going to legally inquire about what you guys can do if and when you come off due to poor road surface. But I came off because of a poor road surface, and basically I'm going to look into it. And I'll update you guys as and when that happens as well. But yeah, essentially I thought it was going to be written off, but BMW have replaced the whole frame, both the side fairings, the exhaust, my mirror, the spar end. So it's had loads done. Crazy. Not written off, back to brand new. And to be honest, I'm quite happy with that, because I thought it was such a waste of money, you know, such a waste of a bike, just because of a tiny non-structural frame damage. So yeah, that's the story with the S1000. I've got it back, and I can do videos on it and ride around now in the winter for another 3 months or so before I swap it for something else. And yeah, so yeah, any questions on the S1000, let me know. I'll be honest, I'm not gelling with the S1000 as much as I'd like. My MT10 feels like home. This just doesn't fill me with confidence when I go around corners. I don't know if it's because I've come off of it, my confidence has been knocked. I need a good track day or something to get that out of me, but I know this, I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the S1000. I'm just going to use it like a workhorse, basically. Go to work on it and use it for some, you know, simple things. I'm just riding it around just to get some mileage on it at the moment, because it needs its first service at about 450 to 600-ish miles, I think. So I want to get the service done so then I can unleash the full power of it, because at the moment it's restricted and it's quite frustrating. Busy this time of year in town. Christmas decks are up. Everyone's getting their shopping. Can't seem to go anywhere at the moment without it being absolutely rammed. But yeah, that's basically the update on the S1000. Just to give you guys an update as well on my third bike, which I bought a few months ago, which is the TL1000R. I'm actually a bit of a fan of a TL1000R. I've ordered a few bits for it, and it's almost done. I've ordered a brand new fairing kit. I've got the fairings from, I think, a company called Fast Fairings, but I'm not recommending them just yet because I haven't actually got them. They've got a lead time of around a month, so we'll see how they come. I've got a new handlebar, a new right-hand switchgear bracket. There's this part here coming, and it's so annoying on Suzuki, on GSX-Rs of that era. I don't know if they still got it, but they have a little plastic knob that goes into the handlebar. There's an actual drilled hole in the handlebar where this little plastic knob goes. It's there to stop this from spinning, and on my TL currently, because the plastic bit is broken and missing, it spins on the handlebar, so when I start the bike up and rev it, it sticks. Really strange. Go on, after you. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I've got the clutch master cylinder, or clutch slave cylinder, sorry, that was sticking. That's something else that we had to do, or been doing, so I'll update everyone on that as well when I make the video. But essentially, I'm back at least on two wheels. I don't mind if it's the winter, as long as it's not too bad. But yeah, thanks everyone for the comments and like commenting, asking how I'm doing, and hopefully you guys are getting out in the winter. I mean, some of you are probably not, probably tuck those bikes away, put a cover on it, put the trickle charger on, and grabbing the cocoa. And I used to be like that, if I'm honest with you, until I started a YouTube channel, and then I thought, well, I can't do that if I need to make videos, because no one's going to watch my channel anymore. So it is what it is, but it's quite cool. I like the experience of getting out in different conditions, and you know, getting new gear, and heated gear makes your life so much nicer. Can't lie. I haven't got my heated jacket on today. I've got a heated jacket from Kais, and it's oh so good, really good. I really regret not getting the one with the neck warmer, but this one will do. And yeah, the gloves are great. Heated grips on this bike are also great. So all in all, ready for the winter. Anyway guys, that was enough waffle from me today. Hope you're doing good. Stay tuned for more videos, and hopefully we'll get the MT10 back up and running. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now. Before I go, actually, I'm going to do the giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll be doing it on my Instagram, which is up here. I'll put it on the screen, so come follow me. I will mention it on YouTube, but the main thing will be on Instagram. What I'm going to do is, all the money I've earned from, say all of it, some of the money I've earned from YouTube is I'm just going to spend it on just gadgets, gizmos, biker related stuff, and then I'm going to do some random competition on Instagram where I give it away to you, my subscribers. So if you want some random free stuff, all it will cost you is probably a comment and a like and a follow, and see what we can give out. I'll do a bit of a session, a buy-in session soon, and yeah, stay tuned for it.